Good evening, parents. Welcome to the 8th grade English Language Arts Curriculum Guide for the 2021-2022 school year. I am Dan McDermott, 8th grade Language Arts teacher here at Bailey Middle School. Other Language Arts teachers are Miss Peck, Mr. Paul, Dr. Kincaid, Miss Thomas, and Miss Cowley. This year, main focus is going to be grammar and vocabulary, which we will do daily to begin class, working on skills for writing, for mechanics, grammar usage, spelling, and to make sure we master the English language. There will be vocabulary words that accompany the grammar portion, as it is a story called Giggles in the Middle that builds up throughout the year, and we see the words used in context, meaning, and students are defining these words in a vocabulary document that they keep and refer to, as we will have a quiz bi-weekly for the most part on these words and their meanings, as well as grammatical corrections that need to be made. Part of the EL Education Language Arts curriculum, 4 different modules, one for each quarter, that has a nonfiction or fiction book that accompanies it. These books act as a guide, and then there are different activities that accompany it for academic challenges, for rigor, for grade level success, for analysis, so that students are subjected to many different types of literature. The first is Summer of the Mariposas, which has some key components of a fictional novel, mostly dealing with theme and point of view, character development, as we look at a story dealing with Latin American folklore. There's much comparing and contrasting amongst characters and understanding how point of view comes into play throughout this novel. Second quarter, we are looking at nonfiction for The Omnivore's Dilemma, which deals with food processing here in the United States. Again, a lot of it is the author's purpose and point of view to look at how research and compiling information shapes our choices from food and agriculture and how that works here. Also, a respectful and productive speaking or discussion skills, as students will be forming opinions and analyzing this process. Quarter 3, back to another novel, historical nonfiction graphic novel, a little bit different. Mouse, character development, definitely looking at mood and theme, also some tone as well for how the author constructs this novel. Other skills, identifying elements of narrative writing, and students will plan a narrative on their own. Lastly, Farewell to Manzanar, Chapter 4, historical nonfiction dealing with Japanese internment camps during World War II, looking at real life events that happened here in our country and getting the perspective from a young lady from this era. Definitely building a literary argument into the treatment of American citizens at this time. This is contact information if necessary. Please feel free to reach out with any questions. Here are your standards for North Carolina Standard Course of Study and this EL curriculum guide if you would like to use those hyperlinks for more information. Thank you. Hopefully we have a great year here at Bailey.